Ever found yourself in that tight spot? You know the one. Maybe your car needs a quick repair, or an unexpected bill lands in your inbox and payday still feels like a distant dream. It's in those moments that the idea of accessing your earned wages early can sound like a genuine lifeline. And that's where platforms like Zayzoon come into the picture, offering a way to tap into your already worked hours before your regular paycheck arrives. But as with any financial service, questions naturally arise. How does it actually work? What are the fees involved? And perhaps most importantly for many of you watching today, do you need a bank account to use Zayzoon? That's the big question we're diving deep into today. We're going to unravel the intricacies of Zayzoon, explore its core functionalities, and specifically address the role a bank account plays in accessing its services. So, if you've been curious about Zayzoon and whether it's a viable option for you, especially concerning the bank account requirement, then stick around. We're about to break it all down. First, let's establish a solid understanding of what Zayzoon actually is. At its core, Zayzoon is a financial wellness platform that partners with employers to offer their employees on-demand access to a portion of their earned wages. Think of it as bridging the gap between paychecks. Instead of waiting the traditional 2 weeks or even a month, Zayzoon allows eligible employees to withdraw a percentage of the money they've already worked for. This can be incredibly helpful for managing unexpected expenses, avoiding late fees on bills, or simply providing a bit more financial flexibility throughout the pay cycle. It's not a loan. It's access to money you've already earned. The amount available for withdrawal is typically a portion of your net earnings to date, and there are often limits in place to ensure responsible usage. Now, how does this whole process generally work? Typically, your employer needs to partner with Zayzoon and integrate their platform with their payroll system. Once that's set up, eligible employees can download the Zayzoon app and create an account. The app then connects to the employer's payroll data to verify earnings and calculate the available withdrawal amount. When an employee requests an early wage access, Zayzoon processes the transaction and sends the funds to the employee. This is where the question of a bank account becomes crucial. Traditionally, and for most financial services, a bank account acts as the primary conduit for receiving and sending funds. It's the secure and established method for transferring money electronically. So, let's directly address the elephant in the room. Does Zayzoon require a bank account? Based on publicly available information and general practices within the financial technology sector, the answer is overwhelmingly yes. A bank account is typically required to use Zayzoon. Here's why a bank account is usually a fundamental requirement for services like Zayzoon. 1. Fund disbursement. Zayzoon's core function is to provide you with access to your earned wages. The most efficient and secure way to transfer these funds to you is directly into your bank account. This allows for quick and reliable transfers, ensuring you receive the money you need promptly. 2. Identity verification and security. Linking a bank account helps Zayzoon verify your identity and ensures the funds are being sent to the correct person. Bank accounts have their own security protocols and verification processes, adding an extra layer of protection against fraud and unauthorized access. 3. Transaction tracking and record keeping. Bank accounts provide a clear record of all transactions, including deposits from Zayzoon. This transparency is essential for both you and Zayzoon to track payments and maintain accurate financial records. 4. Compliance and regulations. Financial institutions and services like Zayzoon operate under various regulations that often necessitate the use of bank accounts for fund transfers to ensure compliance with anti-money laundering, AML, and Know Your Customer, KYC requirements. 5. Avoiding alternative and potentially more expensive methods. While alternative methods for receiving funds might exist in some contexts, like prepaid cards or physical checks, these often come with additional fees, processing delays, and logistical complexities that Zayzoon likely aims to avoid for efficiency and cost-effectiveness. Direct bank transfers are generally the most streamlined and cost-effective method. Now, while a direct bank account is the standard and most likely required method, you might be wondering about potential exceptions or alternative solutions. Let's explore some related questions. Could I use a prepaid debit card instead of a traditional bank account? While some financial services might allow linking a prepaid debit card, it's less likely with Zayzoon. Prepaid cards can sometimes have limitations on receiving certain types of electronic transfers, and their verification processes might not align with Zayzoon's security requirements as effectively as traditional bank accounts. It's best to check Zayzoon's specific FAQs or contact their customer support directly to confirm if this is a possibility. However, generally speaking, a traditional checking or savings account is the more reliable and widely accepted method. What if I don't have a traditional bank account? This is a valid concern for many individuals. If you currently don't have a traditional bank account, accessing services like Zayzoon might present a hurdle. However, it's important to know that there are increasingly accessible options available for opening a bank account. Many banks and credit unions offer basic checking accounts with low or no fees, designed to provide a safe and convenient place to manage your money. Additionally, online-only banks and financial technology companies are also providing more accessible banking solutions. What are the benefits of using Zayzoon if I do have a bank account? If you have a bank account, Zayzoon can offer several potential benefits. Access to funds when you need them. The primary benefit is the ability to bridge the gap between paychecks and access funds for unexpected expenses or to manage cash flow. Avoiding high-interest alternatives. Zayzoon can be a more cost-effective alternative to payday loans or overdraft fees, which often come with significantly higher interest rates or charges. Financial flexibility. Having access to a portion of your earned wages can provide greater financial flexibility and reduce stress related to short-term cash shortages. Convenience. The process is typically handled through a user-friendly mobile app, making it easy to request and receive funds directly into your bank account. In conclusion, while it's always best to verify the specific requirements directly with Zayzoon through their official website or customer support, the strong likelihood is that a bank account is a necessary prerequisite for using their early wage access services. If you're considering using Zayzoon, ensure you have a functioning bank account. If not, exploring accessible banking options could be a worthwhile step to take, not just for Zayzoon, but for your overall financial well-being. Remember to also carefully review Zayzoon's fee structure to make informed decisions about using their services. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.